I'm sure there are some pros and cons of this digitalization. Dagmar, what do you think about it?
I will start with positives. So we can continue with the negatives later, a little bit later. So what are the pros or benefits of the digitalization? Of course, you're saving your time is the first thing. So you have to focus, or you can focus on other things, and you don't have to focus on the little things which will be done manually. So that's a huge effect, a benefit, and especially time is money. So you are definitely saving your money there if you are having the digital devices or digital software, etc. What I also like, and what is definitely the benefit, is the user friendliness. So you can be remote, as we recently are. So Robert is sitting in Friedrichshafen, Peter in München, I'm sitting in Prague, and I don't know who is sitting where. And then we can communicate, we can exchange the information, we can exchange the data, which is very important, because the data which we have, and data must be, of course, very exact, help management to decide, help leadership to decide, especially when we are talking about people. We are talking a lot of money, a lot of cost which is connected, and the decision-making process needs to be done quickly. Otherwise, you know, we are losing time, and we are losing money. So that's from the benefits point of view. I'm just looking at my notes, and perhaps there is something which is also very important, and it's also a thing which is for the huge companies. For example, when I was working for a global company, you've got the time zones. So if you are reporting to US, so there is a 8 hours difference, and how can you do that? You need something immediately. So will you call someone and wake him or her up? So that's really important. So if we look at the digitalization from the global perspective, so it's definitely the time is money, and the distance can be very short if we digitalize. There are, of course, some cons or negatives, which can be connected with the digitalization. And everything is depends on our decisions. So it means that if we decide or we choose a system which is not good for our company, what I'm talking about is, for example, if I'm SME, small medium enterprise, so I've got 100 people and I will purchase SAP. So it probably would not work for me because it's too robust. It's most probably for a company with 100,000 employees. So it would not make sense for me. It will be also expensive as well. What is also the con or negative, but it can be avoided if you have a proprietary department. So everything should be compatible with other systems. So you can purchase something for your HR as an HR system, but it should be also compatible with the accounting, for example, with the financial reporting, and with other systems which are which are used in the company. Because if you don't do that, you lose your time and money, because you have to then look for interfaces, other technical solutions, etc. So that's why it's really important to discuss with your IT department before you purchase something, because it can be really a big headache if we forget about that. So that's a con which I can see. And also what I, of course, can see, and I did it a few times when I was choosing HR system for the companies. And of course, there are various offers. And yeah, you have to also understand what are we talking about. You have to understand what is the HR process like, where we start, where we finish, what we really need, what we don't need, what is nice to have, because then price can definitely be different. And especially what I can see as a con, which is for me important, is that you need a system which is, for example, for your leadership, they can see everything in their mobile devices, so they don't have to dig in the computers if they are not recently at the airport, because no one is flying anywhere. But anyways, you know, if they are at home or wherever, So they need to see the information online in the mobile devices. So that's from the pros and cons from my side.